We have another RICO. Well, I'm not sure if it's a RICO or just a federal indictment. But every time we
Federal complaint.
Or it could be a complaint.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see here. But every time we covered one of these in the Los Angeles area, for the last, I don't know, the last 5 or 6 of them, there's always been Latino gangs. Remember the last time I said it? Man,
The last how long?
Probably the 5 or 6 indictments that we've covered, except for the Big U one. The Big U one.
Over.
Oh yeah, the Hoover one too. Yeah.
Right.
So we got another black one. That sounds crazy, right? We got another black one, y'all. 8 arrested in gang-related raid in Pasadena. And of course, this is the Pasadena Denver Lanes that were indicted, and it was covered by the PasadenaNow.com newspaper. And it says here, give me a second. Multi-agency raid targets Pasadena street gang, yields 8 arrests and 8 illegal firearms. Pasadena Police Chief Gene Harris. This is a photo of Pasadena Police Chief Gene Harris. I didn't know the Pasadena chief was a black man. A pre-dawn raid. It's always pre-dawn. Why is it always pre-dawn, Munchie? Pre-dawn raid.
Trying to catch you while you yawning.
Man, I'm wide awake sometimes pre-dawn. All right, pre-dawn, multi-jurisdictional raid led by the Pasadena Police Department resulted in the arrest of 8 alleged members of the PDL Bloods street gang and the seizure of 8 firearms, including an AK style rifle. When they say style, it's not really a AK.
Right.
It looked like an AK, but it shoots like a semi-automatic weapon.
Right.
The operation executed at approximately 3 a.m. There you go, boys and girls. They're coming for you around 3, maybe 4, maybe 5, right in that window, 3 to 5 a.m. On April 2nd, targeted what police described as an ongoing gun trafficking network associated with the PDLs. Warrants were served simultaneously at 10 locations spanning multiple jurisdictions across Los Angeles and San Bernardino counties. This multi-agency effort represents our continued commitment to disrupting gun trafficking networks and the violent criminal activity they support, the police chief said. The raid was spearheaded by the Pasadena Police, which was Pasadena Police Street Crimes Unit, which was formed in 2023 to combat street-level activity. The unit was supported by tactical teams from 9 partner agencies: the Arcadia Police, Azusa, Baldwin Park, Burbank, El Monte, Irwindale, and Upland Police Departments, as well as San Bernardino County and the US Marshals Pacific Southwest Regional Fugitive Task Force. So I stand corrected. This was not a federal indictment. This is not a federal case. This is a state case with all local law enforcement.
What court is they going to? No, for real. Like,
well, they didn't post the names of the defendants. Sometimes they give you the list of all the names and their ages. They didn't post the name here
because I guess they trying to say what the crimes derived from Pasadena, but they issued the search warrants in them different locations.
Man,
so I'm guessing Pasadena court.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, but it does. Okay, I'm a little confused here. It says the PDLs are primarily black gang active on the west side of Pasadena, with an estimated membership of 300. Okay, federal authorities, here's where the federal part comes in. Federal authorities have previously described PDL as a violent criminal enterprise that has existed since the 1970s and operates in and around Pasadena and the Antelope Valley. Okay.
Antelope Valley.
The gang is a subset of the Los Angeles-based Denver Lane Bloods. Well, I wouldn't say that. They're not a subset. They're their own thing. They may be a spinoff of the Los Angeles.
Spinoff and subset is the same thing.
Now, subset means you're a group underneath.
Okay, a spinoff is different. You're right. Spinoff is different.
Yeah, they're not under them. They're their own thing.
No, spinoff is different.
Yeah. PDL territory is believed to run along Fair Oaks. Okay, I know all of that. The PDL have also expanded into Altadena, where the ADLs. Dang, I never heard. You've heard of this?
What?
The Altadena Denver Lanes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been in jail with like a couple ADLs.
I haven't met one. Never met an ADL.
Yeah. What's cocaine name? Was cocaine white? Yeah, he was a white boy. He got Mountain View. He pushed Mountain View to ADLs. He had Mountain View on his stomach. Yeah, I've been to jail with some ADLs.
Now it says here the ADLs are a subset, which that could be a possibility. They might be like a clique.
That ain't on hood though.
Okay,
They
if
out to Denver different lanes.
Okay, if they're the Altadena Denver Lanes,
It's
then
like squiggly lanes. They own thing.
yeah. So the Altadena Denver Lanes and the Altadena Block Crips must be really close to each other.
Right. They're in the same city.
Okay, so their hood got burned up then.
I don't know. The landscape of Altadena like that.
Okay. All right. So in May, 3 alleged PDL members were indicted by a federal grand jury for their roles in 2 murders and attempted murder. I think we covered that last year. These were all PDL members from the Antelope Valley. Yeah, attempted murder committed during a single night in Lancaster in June 2024. Federal court records allege that PDLs engaged in racketeering, including murder, robbery, money laundering. The Pasadena Police Department noted that morning raids were part of an ongoing investigation into gun trafficking. So, yeah, this was a state case, and it was all done by local authorities with a little bit of assistance from the US Marshals, I guess California office.
Mm-hmm. Them boys from Metro came.
Yeah, they help. Hey, the Marshals will find you. So when I guess the Pasadena and all these other police, they say, hey, we want these 10 guys or these 8 guys, and we need every address that you have on these 8 guys.
Yeah, that's why it was 8 guys in 10 locations. They you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
2 of them locations, they wasn't even near.
Yes, but the Marshals will probably say, well, we got two possible addresses that this guy is sleeping in right now. His baby mama and his other baby mama. So that's the use of the Marshals. They will find you, and there's no hiding from it. The only way you can hide from the Marshals, bro, is if you stay off the grid and you leave the country. And they will still find you if you do that. But that's your best chance. Stay off the grid and leave the country. No social media. No Instagram. Can you live like that, bro?
If I had to.
Yeah. I remember my boy Conejo from Harpies. He was on the run for 16 years, but they eventually got him. But he did a good job at staying off the internet, he was on the internet a little bit. I know. Yeah, every once in a while he messed around with Facebook. I believe I don't remember specifically. I haven't talked to him in a while. But 16 years, the Marshals finally found him.
That's a good run.
Yeah. By the time they brought him back to LA to face that murder charge, there was really no evidence. He ended up taking a joint suspended sentence.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, he won.
Yeah, he did win. And then Rosenberg got his joint suspended sentence reduced. Yeah. So
okay, Rosenberg working out here.
Yeah, but the Marshals, they know a lot of these Latino dudes will go down to Mexico, and they do a good job at tracking your ass down there. And once they pinpoint you, hey, you know who had a hell of a run though? Osama bin Laden. Osama bin Laden had a hell of a run because he was the most wanted man on earth. He was off the grid, had a house that didn't even have nothing wired to it. And eventually Obama found him. Obama, what year was that? I think 2011?
I think a little bit before.
Let me see. Because if it
was 11, that's the last year of his first term.
I don't think, they say Osama bin Laden was the architect for the September 11th. Yeah, May 2nd, 2011. May 2nd, 2011. So he had a 10-year run, and I think that's a good run when you're an international fugitive. And what's crazy, I'm watching Bill Maher one day, late at night, and he had a guest on there named Christiana Anamanpour, and she was giving an interview, and then the topic of bin Laden came up, and this was before bin Laden was captured or killed. And she was like, "Oh yeah, I think I believe bin Laden is in a villa in Pakistan." She just blurted that during the interview, and then that's where they found him, in a villa in Pakistan a few years after that interview.
I'll show you a clip from our show from 2008 because I think what Gary Shandling had to say is very instructive.
So isn't Osama bin Laden laughing his ass off? You've met him. Does he? He
I
must
haven't
be.
met him. I wish I had met him. I wish
That's why
I'd
you
done
did an interview.
No,
'cause
I
he's in a
wish.
cave somewhere.
He's
that-
not.
buying
I
stock
just
right
talked to somebody very
Wait, she
knowledgeable.
knows where Osama bin Laden
Well,
is.
she doesn't think. This woman who was in American
me.
By the
intelligence
way,
thinks
Sarah
that he's in a
Palin-
villa in a nice, comfortable villa
Cabo?
in Pakistan. Not a cave. That's all.
Okay, so how come on October 3rd, 2008, Christine Amanpour knew that Osama bin Laden
Lucky bin Laden wasn't watching your show.
was in a, she said he's in a villa in Pakistan, not a cave.
I wonder how she pulled that out the sky.
She's an international journalist. She travels to all these places all over the world when she was younger. So she always had intel as a journalist. But I always wondered, dang, did you rat him out inadvertently? You know, accidentally rat out Osama bin Laden without even realizing that your information was spot on. They found him in a villa in Pakistan.